Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the 30-day visa exemption stamp. We're specifically discussing it in the context of the impending conclusion of the Thai visa amnesty, also called the automatic Thai visa extension or the Thai visa waiver. So as of now, those who got stranded in Thailand were basically granted an amnesty that allowed their visa to continue through to the end of July 31st. Now, there was some nuance with this, and we've gone into great detail on that. I'm not going to get into that in this video. This video is, okay, you were amnestied, for lack of a better term, you were granted amnesty, and what happens when the amnesty comes to an end? Well, let me first of all state, a lot of this video is to some degree speculative, although we're making logical inferences based on experience, based on Thai immigration law, and just sort of based on common sense. And that's what's going into making this video. Here's what I suspect is going to happen. The day the amnesty ends, or shortly there before, it's going to be a good idea to leave Thailand, because I think it's fairly safe to presume, unless something dramatic happens, we're not going to see this visa amnesty extended. The initial one granted a month of amnesty. Thereafter, they went ahead and granted 3 more months for a total of, so they granted all of April, May, June, July. They granted a total of 4 months lawful status in Thailand. And let's be clear, it's amnesty status. So you're not accruing overstay, but it's kind of a nebulous status. I liken it to being akin to what's called duration of status in the United States, where your visa may have, you've gone over there for a purpose, you've been permitted duration of status. Usually we see this with student visas. Your course of study may have ended, but maybe you're doing something on the back end. In short, duration of status does not accrue overstay, or I should say before a prior memo in the U.S., duration of status did not accrue overstay. This is similar to what we're dealing with here. You're not really in a status if you're only being covered by the amnesty. You're simply operating in the negative. You're not accruing overstay. You're not considered an overstay for purposes of a blacklisting. That's the way we look at it. So what happens when this comes to an end? Well, normal rules apply. So you're going back to the way it usually is. And for that reason, I would strongly urge those who have enjoyed the amnesty, that's why I'm making this video quite a ways out, go ahead and make travel arrangements before this ends. I don't think it's wise to presume that it's going to be particularly easy to leave and come back in. Now, I want to be clear, I don't think Thai immigration is going to go out of their way to cause problems. It may very well be possible to effectively do a border run at by the time July 31st rolls around. There may be borders where they're effectively just sort of checking people out and checking them right back in, and seeing them leave the border. They're keeping them right in eye shot, if you will, right in their eye line as they come back in. And there's no real reason to have to retest those folks, or test those folks for COVID or something like this. Now, immigration may take a harder stance on that. They may say, no, we really want to discourage border running in the aftermath of COVID-19. Again, that stuff remains to be seen. At the time of this video, I think those who are on a 30-day stamp, unlike those who are on a non-immigrant visa, it's probably a good idea for you folks to go ahead and start looking at making travel arrangements prior to the 31st, because I don't believe this amnesty is going to be extended, and you're going to need to get out before you go into overstay. You start accruing fines, and if you stay for a prolonged enough period of time, you start accruing a presumptive blacklisting. So the thing to take away from this video is, yes, it's going to come to an end. What rules come into effect? Well, the normal rules come into effect, and I don't think it's a good idea to presume a border run is going to be possible. It may be required that you return back to your home country, even if that home country is some distance away geographically from Thailand.